We at Volvo have launched 6 very interesting advanced technologies that will be available in our coming cars, in our SPA platform. We have pedestrian detection in darkness. We have animal detection with full auto brake. And applying steering, we have 2 interesting technologies. One being adaptive cruise control with steer assist, and another one being our road edge and barrier detection with steer assist, which is a world first. We're also preparing our next generation of cars for car-to-car communication and car-to-infrastructure communication. And we're also on our path towards autonomous drive, launching a self-parking car, which is of course both a convenience feature, but which is also related to safety. Some of these technologies will be launched and offered in our new XC90, which will be launched late 2014. And some will come in our next generation in cars. And some of the technology bases are a little bit further ahead. But our SPA platform is being prepared for specifically offering more scenarios in autonomous drive and also car-to-car and car-to-infrastructure communication. Animal detection is a new functionality where we use advanced radar and camera technology in order to detect animals on the side of the road. And here we're talking large animals like mooses, elks and large deers. And when the car senses that there is an animal and a collision is likely, it will actually warn the driver with an audible and visual signal. And if the driver does not respond to that warning, then the car will actually brake itself. Pedestrian detection in darkness is a next step evaluation of our unique pedestrian detection with full auto brake. And using a more sensitive camera, we now have the capability also of detecting pedestrians in darkness. And the car can, in situations where a collision is likely, warn the driver for a collision, and if the driver does not respond, then the car will automatically apply the brakes. Adaptive cruise control with steer assist is actually a next step in semi-autonomous driving that we will be offering. And here, today we offer adaptive cruise control, so the car will actually regulate the speed and the distance to the car in front and keep the distance to the car in front. Here we're actually also applying steering so that it can help the driver to follow another car in certain situations. Road edge and barrier detection with steer assist is a unique world-first technology from Volvo, where we use again advanced radar and camera technology in order to monitor the road's edge or barriers. And if the car senses that it's drifting towards the road edge or towards the barrier, then the car will actually steer itself back into the lane, assisting the driver to stay on the road. Autonomous parking is a very interesting technology base that we're showing here, and it's actually a first scenario where we believe that we can offer a self-driving car. What's interesting for this, which is of course a very convenient feature in terms that the car can look for a parking spot on its own, park itself, and then when you want your car, the car will drive and pick you up. It's a very convenient and interesting concept, but what's interesting for us from a safety perspective is that the car in this situation needs to be able to interact in a safe way with other road users. Car-to-car communication. Again, this is a very interesting technology platform that our next SPA will be prepared for. And if you look at today's car, we've given them intelligence. They can see and they can also sense what the driver is doing or not doing. The next very important step for us will be when car starts to communicate. And here we are showcasing some functionalities where we believe that information to the driver or to the car will enable not only safer driving but also driving that could be more environmental friendly. It can be used also to further enhance the traffic flow, etc. So this is a very important technology base for us.
Volvo's 2020 safety vision is, very simply put, a vision wherein by the year 2020 nobody is killed or seriously injured in a new Volvo car. And the way we do that is by having cars that should not crash. The technologies which are enabled by the SPA platform, the Scalable Product Architecture platform, which we're demonstrating here today, are those technologies which will enable us to achieve this vision, these driver assistance technologies, and which ultimately lead to automated driving. Unfortunately, humans cause upwards of 90% of all collisions, and these systems make an enormous step in terms of reducing the possibility of having collisions in the future.